At your service, sir.
Blox Fruits is one of the biggest games on Roblox, and it's most famously known for never updating. But it makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, the game is massive, it's complex, it's really difficult to make a game like Blox Fruits. At least that's what everybody thought, until 6 independent developers decided to make Blox Fruits completely from scratch. And the best part is, they did it without even communicating with each other. So let's take a look at what RodeDev was able to cook up for us, and if it's better than the original Blox Fruits.
I have 6 amazing developers, and they will be passing one Roblox game along, each adding their own updates without ever talking to each other. It's like Broken Telephone, but in Roblox Studio.
Okay, so they're each gonna work on part of the game and then pass it to the next person to continue working on it. They're not gonna be doing it at the same time. Got it.
Starting with creative, I haven't told him anything. Let's see what happens.
Okay, we got Deadpool coming up next. Let's see what he's able to cook up.
So I'm creative, and it's time to make a Blox Fruits game. But we can't just copy Blox Fruits one to one. We gotta
What?
make it different. So I had a genius
What?
idea. What if instead of sailing from island to island on the ground, you fly from planet to planet in space?
What?
So with this new incredible idea in mind, I dragged in a beautiful space skybox.
What?
Then I jumped on over into Blender and started modeling this spaceship.
Okay, my man just went completely left with that one. So he's saying he can't copy Blox Fruits exactly one-to-one, which, I mean, I understand copyright issues, even though Blox Fruits is technically One Piece, but we don't talk about that, right? But at the same time, the concept of going from one island to another while just sailing on a boat can't possibly be copyrighted, right? You didn't have to make it about a space exploration, although that's sounding pretty cool, so let's see.
And here's what it looks like in game. I think it looks incredible. I did some
It does
texture
look
work on
incredible.
it, and it's looking nice. Then jumping back into Blender, I modeled
What?
the interior of the spaceship,
What?
and I think it looks really cool. And now I'm going to put it into Studio. And after some some fancy.
This guy went all in with that spaceship, bro. Like, the boats and blocks fruits is not this intricate. They literally just made them look better like a year ago. Before that, it was all those dingy boats.
Got
This guy
this
has a whole
fancy
control
blue
room
lighting.
inside.
Players will be able to select what planet they want to travel to at this center
What?
console here, which I'll make in a bit. And then there's this room here with the stunning views of space.
That is
Moving
insane.
on, I thought I'd start making some of the planets, and we got this
Planet
blue one
Namek?
here, but it's looking pretty empty. So jumping back into Blender, I
So we can't copy blocks fruits, which copied One Piece, but we can copy Dragon Ball by making Planet Namek while exploring on a spaceship. Is that not just the Dragon Ball arc? Am I tripping?
decided to model these rocks. I've never modeled rocks before, but I think they turned out right, although this one's kind of sus.
Whoa! Hey, yo! Deadpool, you're weird.
But anyways, I modeled these trees, and they look
Trees?
really good in studio. I also modeled
Okay.
this tiny little weird alien plant as well. All right, now after
What?
locking in for a little video, I
How's that
also
a-
modeled this tiny little weird alien plant
How's that an alien plant? Is that not just a coconut tree? Am I tripping?
as well. All right, now after locking in for a little bit, this is
Ooh,
the
look at the
result. I think
blades
it
of
looks
grass.
amazing, and I cannot wait to fight some enemies on this planet. And of course, players can return to their ship by finding this on any planet. Okay, so I'm just about finished my part in making this game, but I thought I would throw together this quick
Pickleberry
billboard
Blues?
UI to select planets.
Pickleberry Blues is a beautiful but lonely planet. They say space fruit is rare. What? Are we adding some space fruits in this? Because I was just about to ask, like, at what point does this game start looking and feeling like blocks fruits? Maybe that's coming up after this.
Okay, now unfortunately that's all the time I'm going to have today. Next developer who can hopefully turn this into a proper Blocks Fruits game set in space.
Newbie. Low level, high
Alright, so
threat.
the time of recording this, I was actually sick, had a cold or something, so
What is
I
bro
wasn't
playing?
really able to get much done for this video. But I did make some UI, so I'll go through the whole process
Bro
of
made
how I
UI.
made it, what I was thinking in my tiny brain, and yeah, I'm gonna leave everything else for the next developers. So you know, wish me luck with this, guys.
Bro just dumped all the work to the people after him. This is kind of a scum move, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, so to make UI, people normally use something called Photoshop, but
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Do you not have Photoshop?
as an alternative,
Do
I'm gonna be
developers
using
not have
something called
Photoshop, guys?
P, which is a lot cheaper, and as a matter of fact, it's actually free. So this is what I'm going to be working with.
Wow,
This is
that
my
looks
canvas,
exactly like
and,
Photoshop.
whoa! Would you look at that? It's automatically loading the UI in for me. Wow! W
What the-
in chat for Photo P
What?
for being this goated. OMG! So the UI has been made, guys. So now I have to import it into Roblox. Let's go.
You know what I will say, guys? Blocks Fruits, instead of like launching Fort C, you know how they added like that portal thing into the game? What if that takes you to outer space? What if this is actually foreshadowing what's to come?
So now that we're in Roblox, I'm just gonna like design everything in here. So it's gonna be a time lapse. So yeah, you guys can enjoy the little
My man
montage
sounds
of
like
music.
every single soul and enthusiasm has left his body. Hopefully that's because he was
So
sick.
the UI is actually done now. Now I have to code it, and this is the part where I start losing my brain. So.
Running wide, looking slow. Every step the world will.
Motorola Edge 70 Pro and Pro Plus. Stunning inside out.
Let's see how many times I fumble.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This is looking more and more like a Dragon Ball game as opposed to Blocks Fruits.
You know what it is? I'm gonna bring out the big guns. Hippity hoppity, your code is now my property. Thank you, ChatGPT. Right,
Wait, GPT could have literally just coded this whole thing? What do we need you for?
game, all I'm gonna do is change that little thing in the middle of the screen. I don't know what that is. I think it's the teleport thing, but I'm gonna have to change it because god damn, it hurts my eyes. Yeah,
Really?
this is
It
number
doesn't look that
4,
bad to me.
And wait for it, and there it is. There it is, chat. This is
Okay, bro just changed the camera angle a little bit. Am I crazy? It looks almost exactly the same.
the after. I know, right? It's so tough. God, I need help. Help me, please. Bro, devs kidnapped me for too long. Help.
Okay, who's next? We got a Civ Gum. Civ Gum? Patience loads the weapon. Ooh. Okay, I like this. My man's patient with it.
Hello,
and
I'm
he's turned into a
Silcom.
weapon.
I'm primarily a scripter, and I'm probably gonna make fruits for this game because
And he's got Japanese on his outfit, so you already know bro's a weeb. He understands One Piece probably very well. Let's see if he lives up to my high expectations.
I opened it up and there was no fruits, so let's get to that.
Alright, after a bit of
Yes!
work
Let's
in
make the
studio,
fruits,
just so I
bro.
can
It's
import everything
literally the name of the
smoothly and I don't have
game.
to worry about the map. I just made a little moveset for this laser fruit. I had an idea for it. There is a data
Laser
store
fruit?
and everything for your fruits. People could add it to it, and so it saves it.
Okay.
And here's the moves. I've only made one so far. Shouldn't
Beam,
be too hard
shot,
to make
and
the other two.
barrage?
I just basically have to make shot and then
We need
copy and
cooler
paste it with
names,
more
bro.
shots. But the beam, it's hard to control. I'm trying to do a lot in a little bit of time I have, but it works, and that's all that matters. Next, I'm gonna make the shot and barrage, and as I mentioned earlier about getting into the planet from that menu, I'm also gonna finish that up, and then I'm sadly not gonna be able to work too much on progression. There's just no fruits, so.
The galaxy guy. Okay, okay. Finally. So 4 dragons. He told me he want 2 west and 2 east dragons. Wait. A bit lag. Okay, wrong east, 1. And dragon east, 2. And now 2 west. Okay, west. I mean west. 1 more. Damn! Okay, finally! Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Damn! I'm broke! Okay. Wait, why am I my friends? Oh, damn! Okay, guys, GG. Nice. Time to masterate these fruits. Yeah.
Thank you.